I'd like to describe my work as objects of art, more than just jewelry. My name is Bernard James, and I'm a fine jewelry designer based in Brooklyn, New York. Born and raised, that's important. I've always wanted to create, beautiful pieces, focusing on quality and focusing on items and artifacts that can sort of last a lifetime. It's really redefining what luxury is for a new generation. I mean, all of my work is really inspired by my upbringing, growing up in Crown Heights, but also going to school in the city. I saw a lot of different worlds. It's really interesting to explore the differences between, things, objects, people, personalities. Community is everything to me. I got my start in fashion in a very particular community in Soho. We all came from different boroughs of the city, but all sort of met and just gathered at this one place. And that was a really special thing to me because clothes and accessories became more than just like their physical form, but also a symbol of what unifies different people.
Bernard James and his jewelry, he definitely makes pieces that someone can feel themselves in, and also that represents him and his brand well, represents the Black community, represents fine jewelry, all of it. He had just launched his first series of family portraits, and then I want to say a week later, he showed up at the store, introduced himself, and we've been great friends ever since. Brands that I hold dear and that I want to represent have a voice and a story and a beautiful person behind them, and that's Bernard James.
I think jewelry is such a personal accessory. It's such a personal thing that we wear. The Flora collection, for instance, is inspired by the Brooklyn Botanic Garden. And I would always go there, as a kid, even as a young adult, and view the space as sort of this small moment within this urban environment. You have all this lush greenery and these beautiful blooms that are a sharp contrast to the really sort of brutalist concrete building that I grew up in. I feel like it's such a special thing to have a craftsman's hands on the product. It's made with attention, it's made with detail. But I definitely focus on what things mean and how we can translate ideas into physical form. So there's one ring, for instance, called the Vitae that was inspired by the idea of life and the idea of remembering death to realize that life is short and we have to live it to the fullest. So this particular ring is one piece of metal that's wrapped around. Obviously, that's the cyclical nature of life. But then there's a hard, abrupt edge that is intended to sort of show the end of life. The idea is that when people wear that ring, you feel that hard edge and you feel the sensation of that and are reminded while you're wearing it that, we should live life to the fullest.